Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio, a rocket per patron. We're gonna do things different now. It's been a few days, and I built a new factory in my spare time because I have so much on the weekend, right? Played for a couple hours, and basically almost wanted to just like start fresh. Oops, didn't mean to drive into that. This is going to be the new way we do things. We're going to get like just metric crap tons of resources. We're going to put them in a big, we're going to get new resources. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, also we're definitely not going to stop using nanobots because they're freaking amazing. So let's go back home to the base for a second and just sort of see what we can do. I think it's probably about that time, to get some trains operational. I also just disabled auto research because I tried playing without it in my my solo campaign, and holy crap, does it make a huge difference. I had no idea how early in the game you could get urea in like less than 2 hours. Like you can be using fertilizer so early, and I assumed it was like this complex, complicated process that I had earned up, and that was the issue. But it's not that way. Also, this creosote, there's a better recipe that we can use somewhere. Creosote. Where was it? Used in the making of wood. That's not what I'm looking for. This. No, that's not what I was thinking. 4x wood. Okay, so that makes wooden boards, like wood, like this. Okay. I was thinking that there was like a way to recycle the creosote back into something else, but no, apparently that's not the case. So the problem is that if we're topped up on this creosote oil and we're not actually making solid fuel, then we are not going to be able to keep on making charcoal, and I really do kind of want charcoal. So I guess let's go ahead and make this into a larger storage chest. Why not? Why do we want to do this? Yeah, I want a lot of this stuff, I think. Speed those up for a second, get that thing drained quickly so I don't have to do it. And I don't really want these. Trains. We have the ability to make trains. There's so many things about this factory that I could do that I would do differently if I could. Number one, I'm definitely going to brickify the whole damn planet. It makes things so much easier to get around. I should have done that a long time ago. I decided against it. I was like, oh, I don't want to, but the pollution, man, the pollution. It's going to be so bad if I do the pollution. Screw the pollution. I want to make it so I can run around faster. It just seems a lot easier. All right, so we are not turning this stuff into stone unless there is less than 10k stone in storage, which goes into here, which got defaulted up to here, which is made into brick here, and the brick storage is we need more than that. So, yeah, go ahead and make some more brick. Make sure that's always just stone. And I want to raise this up a lot. Like, I would like to have, like, 50,000 brick. Because I fully intend on brickifying the whole planet. Definitely, 100% chance. So, yeah, also probably should have kept using steam power. Because that just makes things a whole lot easier. Really saves you on the oil crunch. Also... I think what I'll do is, let's tell the robots to work on some of this, so that they'll take care of it over time. I'll put some of it down, give them a job. I want to get that sapphirite down here. What's it going to take to get some trains going? We could get some stone. Do we have stone on the bus? Of course not. Why would we have stone on the bus? It'd be crazy. Iron generation is just trash. I mean, I was like, okay, I was playing for like 3 hours. My iron generation was like 300 a minute, 400 a minute. Right now, in the last 10 minutes, this factory's averaged 242. That is so bad. It needs so much more. So much more. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that. What else can I do right this second then? So, stone. I need some stone. We need to make... I need iron. I need iron and stone. Do I have any iron ore? Could I bleed some iron ore off of this system? Take some iron ore off of here. Just go make some rail up by the stone. Honestly, that seems fine. I just want some gosh darn stuff. I don't even care. If it ends up being pure spaghetti, then that's fine with me. So long as I get rail and I get stuff going. So that's going to give us iron. Okay, we got iron. Next, we need to take that iron. We need to make some sticks. We also need to make some steel. So we'll grab another one of those to make the steel. So now we've got steel and sticks. Next, we need stone. I will split here. Stone. Done. Rail. Into a chest. Turn it into a passive provider. Let's connect to the logistic network. I want this to be only enabled if I have less than 1,000. Go. Done. It's not going to make a huge amount, but it's going to make some. Okay, done. Next problem. Also, you may have noticed that I did install the mod that lets me see around myself, because I'm just sick of it being dark. I feel like it's a big loss, not just for me, but mostly for you, and so we got rid of it. That is a problem we're no longer going to deal with. We're going to go with 1x2 trains, so we're going to go with a cargo wagon Mark II times 2. We're going to go with a diesel locomotive Mark II. I need some engine units. I have regular ore crushers there. I wonder if did that happen. Ore sorting facility Mark IIs. No stone brick. Okay, engines were at one point stored into a chest, but then they got routed back just to pure robot production. And now there is no iron, so there is none. Alright, we're going to do the same basic thing on here. We're going to wire these guys up so that they leave a small reserve so that I can request and stuff. You are only going to do that if anything is greater than 50. Should work. Let's get a couple locomotive. I just need one. Just one to start with. We're totally doing trains though. Trains is gonna happen. Right now. I'm gonna kick this damn campaign into final overdrive. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be glorious. Where the hell are the trains at? Here we go. So I need to make a diesel locomotive Mark 1. I need some engines. Are there any engines in the system, I wonder? We've got 4 engine units total. Alright, I will request some of them then. And the next tier of locomotive, I can actually make an armored locomotive. But I think we'll just stick with the regular diesel locomotive for now. And actually, out of curiosity, didn't I may have actually made one at one point. I did. And we'll request that as well. Okay. So once that thing, wherever it is, gets delivered to me, then I'll actually have access to a second one. These guys appear to be just waiting to charge right now. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of some of these miscellaneous wires and things. The stick. Got multiple cargo wagon Mark IIs. Grid sizes. Let's get rid of the large area mining drills. Let's get rid of the small pump. Let's get rid of the iron pipe to grounds. Let's get rid of some of the storage tanks. These can go away as well. Okay, so centralized processing, right? We've got processing that's happening basically along here. I don't like any of it. Basically, want to get rid of it all and do it all over again. But first things first, I want to get some of these nanobots being made, like, because they're just too good. I have to be using them. We don't have a personal roboport. The personal roboport is something I don't even have researched yet in this campaign. Unpause auto trash. What am I looking for now? There was something over here I need. Got entirely too many of a lot of different things right now. More stone brick. Let's throw these walls into this machine. I wanted to make the nanobot parts, right. I want nanobot construction bots and deconstruction bots. Basic electronic boards, scrapper bots. We got our basic circuits there. Repair packs, copper plate. Repair packs are iron gear wheels and regular circuits. Honestly, again, I don't even care. Just give me some of this. There's half of what we need. Done. Next. Sold. Let's do it. You're gonna make this. There's an input. You also need access to regular copper and repair packs. Repair packs requires access to that line. You also require access to gears. You don't need gears. You just need the repair packs and regular copper plate. Regular copper plate is not fed up here, except there's steel over there. We're also going to need scrapper bots, which require access to iron, regular iron. To make the deconstruction bots. We need regular construction bots there. Okay, okay, so that takes care of the construction bots, the basic electronic boards. You need the access to scrapper bots. Scrapper bots are going to be some of this, some of the coil, which we can grab from here. There's your access to coil, and then finally you need iron axes, which is sticks, which could have sworn this thing required sticks. I was thinking of something else. I need iron, which we have here. Okay, so that gets us that whole thing. The only thing that's missing now is access to real regular copper. And the gear wheels, and that's because you need iron. Okay, so there's the gear wheels and real regular copper. Real regular copper. It's just gonna have to come up. It's just gonna have to come up and feed this whole thing. Spaghetti? Yes. Do I care? Not at all. Because now we're going to have these darn things, and I'm going to be able to run by and grab a good supply of them. And I'm just always going to have access to basically a personal roboport on steroids. And it's amazing, and I should never have stopped using it in the first place. I don't know why I did. We have a brass axe right now. We could have a titanium axe if we wanted to. Titanium? Titanium requires us to just take some rutile, carbon, and calcium chloride. We have all those things. While this is giving me some of this junk. It did not automatically put the secondary nano emitter down there. Why don't we just go make a little bit of titanium? Calcium chloride, carbon, rutile. Rutile was in this big chest up here. In some fair quantity. We need access to calcium chloride, which was this guy here. Which we have apparently some excess of. Calcium chloride it is. Titanium. Titanium is not made in this machine. Titanium plate is going to be made in a electrolyzer. Alright. 150 and 1 versus 180 and 0.8. 1.5 and 300. Like the Angel's electrolyzers are going to do a much better job. I've already got some. Cool. I'm going to make titanium plate here. There's your access to that junk. We'll still put lights here and there on occasion. Let's bring the rutile down. Okay, and next we need carbon. Carbon, carbon, carbon. Bum ba da bum. Carbon was made here, was it not? That was not carbon. That was something similar to carbon, but not quite. That's coal plus the red metal catalyst. This is carbon here. Carbon which goes into here. Carbon which needs to get over there. Got it. Now, like I mentioned, I turned off auto research. It's just going to flash at me now. Which is probably for the best. Since we don't need a huge amount of this, why don't we go ahead and smash these two together. We'll say input for each will be right in line with the lights. Grab all of this. Say that can all go like that. Give you everything I've got so that you stop bothering me about the root tile. Just grab that robo charging pad that I picked up, put it back down. And we will extend the range of these guys. And put some outputs here and here, here and here. Titanium. Make some titanium stuff. Get rid of the bronze one, get rid of that done. And we're back to trains, so... Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on doing any research for right this second, because... Well, I mean, I guess we could do reinforced walls, that's a good idea. Okay, so titanium. I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. I think I've been making this whole campaign so much more complicated than it needs to be. Like, oh, I'm gonna do so green and so whatever. It's fine, you know? It doesn't have to be all pretty. Spaghetti is great when it comes to just getting the damn factory going. Granted, there's biters right on our doorstep, and that's a thing, but we've got some of this. I mean, clearly we need more. This thing needs a lot of steel, and that is definitely the holdup, so we should double that up a little bit. Let those robots get out there and do their job. Meanwhile, I want to go grab some of these nano construction bot things, and let's go get that massive, cool-looking supply of sapphirite that was up north. Give me, and... Darn it. Should have put a restriction on that guy so that I could actually guarantee that I've got some of the other kind as well. Okay, so now we should be able to hopefully get a few of the non-deconstruction bots, which are useful. I need more of the actual construction side. Okay, so we got the reinforced things, stack inserters. Until I know exactly like what I want, I'm not gonna really go for much, I think. Character inventory slots, that would be useful. The character logistic trash slots would be useful. Worker robot speed, probably gonna be more useful. If we actually had any signs happening at all, I think I'd prefer that. So what can we do with 200 or so, 226 straight rail? Well, we can start a rudimentary train station. That's what we can do. Also, since I'm nearby, brick. Start building some brick paths. Okay, let's see. Do we want to do horizontal or vertical train stations? I'm still very partial, I think, to horizontal, because that's how it used to be a long time ago, but there really is no functional difference now, so it's just whatever appeals. Let's go with horizontal. No, let's go with vertical. Now there's something I want to experiment a little bit with here. I could have sworn that I had seen someone in another thing doing... I always go this distance. I go two in between. But I've seen someone do a design that looked really nice, and it only had, I think it was, a single tile in between them. If you do them too close, you can't put power lines between them, which I don't like. So I think this option's out. But this, if this could be made to work for intersections, let's give it a try. Let's say we had a path going like this. What would the intersections look like? You can see now why I wanted to have my my nanobots back. It's like having a personal Roboport on steroids. I love it. I absolutely love the nanobots mod. So, okay, so let's say we're creating a turnabout, or I've got to decide. I mean, it's just me, right? So I could easily do one-headed trains, and then do turnabouts, or I could do two-headed trains and not do turnabouts. So if we're using left-handed traffic, it's going to go in. It would then be able to just turn around if it had a train on both sides and go right back out the way that it came and drive down this way. Or it could come in from driving on the left, go this way, and then turn right back out again. Yeah, this seems pretty ideal and simple. On the other hand, if we wanted to use loops, yeah, I think we don't want to use loops. I think we want to use two-headed trains. Like two-headed trains just seems pretty simple. Wow, that tool is quick. Look at that, it goes all the way through the second item before I even have a chance. So one of the drawbacks to my my light mod is that it does not play well with trains. I never did make it work well with that. That's almost questionable if we even really need a train, but we gotta get the train network started eventually, otherwise it'll never happen. Some more gas wells available. Okay, let's create a blueprint for our train stops. We're going to say that this is my northbound, southbound railway. It's going northbound, southbound, and whenever we want to make a stop, like we do here, let's see. We don't want to use loaders. It's one mistake that I know is something I want to avoid. Don't use loaders on your train stations, because that does actually affect performance. They have like 0 performance issues whatsoever when it comes to words. I don't know what to say. When it comes to like chests and stuff, but they do not play well with locomotives. I'm not really sure why that is, but we're going to avoid it. Yeah, of course. Since we only have the one train, we don't need to worry about this. Let's put a train station up here. Course, not gonna quite line up right, but you know, that's to be expected. Why don't we do this? I'm gonna want to move this whole thing over by a little bit, so that it lines up. And the spacing is off by just 1 tile, it looks like right now. $300,000 sapphire coming in pretty quick here. We'll help it along since it's the first shipment. Let's also... Why not have any logistic warehouse? Here, let's use this guy. Apparently I just threw it on the floor. Stickware, that thing. Okay, I'm gonna put all this stuff... Oh, it's such a pain in the butt. Okay, so now that's lined up properly, we can go, you go down to there, you go down to there, you move over by one, you move over by one. And this whole thing actually only needs 5 now. Because we've almost bled this thing dry. In fact... that's looking pretty good already. All this for one darn tile. Okay, and finally shift this stuff over. Get our proper looking train station thing going. Pull you over by one. Totally driving on the wrong side of the track right now. It's gonna be fine. Alright, well it is getting kind of late. I'm gonna take a break here, but next episode we're gonna actually set this thing up, get all this crap unloaded, and then we will start to continue developing our rail network. That is the plan anyway. So, thank you as always for watching. I'll see you again in the next episode. See you in a bit.